that could sustain a family for entire generations. All he had to do was discover the secret behind Samson's strength. It seemed simple, almost ridiculously easy. But this is where the tragedy really begins, where the drama reaches its darkest and most desperate point. For Samson was not defeated by swords glinting in the midday sun. He did not fall before the spears of 1,000 warriors, nor was he defeated by the most sophisticated war machines of his time. He was defeated by a woman who knew exactly where to strike, who had identified the chink in his armor with the precision of a surgeon, and by her own pathological inability to say no when she should have fled. Delilah did not use conventional weapons. She did not need iron or bronze to conquer this giant. She used strokes that were more potent than any sword, that cut deeper than any dagger. His fingers were more lethal than the claws of any beast, his lips more dangerous than the edge of any razor. She used tears that fell like rain on the desert of his heart, each drop calculated to arouse pity, to generate guilt, to manipulate the noblest emotions into weakness. She knew exactly when to cry, when to look hurt, when to make her voice tremble with the perfect vulnerability. She used emotional seduction, an art he had perfected through years of practice. It wasn't just physical attraction, it was a psychological manipulation so subtle that the victim didn't realize he was being controlled. She knew how to make a man feel like the only one in the world, like the hero of his personal story, like the savior he had been waiting for all his life. Night after night, when the shadows fell over the city and the world was plunged into silence, she would press him with the same question that had become her obsession. "Tell me, what is the secret of your strength?" The question repeated like a mantra, like a song that had become stuck in an infinite cycle. No matter how I changed the words, how I altered the tone, how I wrapped the question in different contexts, the essence remained unchanged. It was a relentless pursuit, a hunt that knew no rest. And Samson at first resisted. His survival instinct, forged through years of battles and conspiracies, screamed at him that something was wrong. 3 times he lied, each lie a small victory of sanity over madness, of prudence over passion. The first time he told him that if he was tied with 7 fresh bowstrings, he would lose his strength. When he awoke surrounded by enemies, the strings snapped like strings. The second time he spoke of new strings that had never been used. The result was the same instant deliverance